this is also a major issue for women in power and who aspire to be in politics, right? In Karnataka, you've seen that there's a tradition where women enter politics, and at the best, they probably become minister for child and women welfare or something like that. And it's a very sad and sorry state of affairs. Um, in an interesting turn, the Congress party and Priyanka Gandhi has said that one of the way forward is by proposing reservations, 33% reservation for women in parliament. Um, what do you think? Do you think reservations are the way forward?
First and foremost, I will come to reservations later. For Priyanka Gandhi to be preaching is a bit rich. See, I'll tell you, if you were to look at women in politics, I'll tell you, Nehru, her great-grandfather is how it all began, right? In independent India. Before that, women and men fought shoulder to shoulder in the freedom struggle, or before the first war of independence, there was both a Keladi Channamma and a Kittur Channamma and a Rani Jhansi and all of them, right? So it was not some male domain. Now, for Priyanka to speak is a bit rich. I'll tell you why. Apparently, Nehru's cabinet in 1947 had only one woman. There were 15 women in the Constituent Assembly, but Nehru's cabinet had only one woman, right? His second term had no women at all. His third one had one Sushila Nair. Okay. That's why I said it's a bit rich coming from Priyanka Gandhi. We'll go to the next one. This is the most interesting one. Perhaps nobody's paid attention to this. Between 1967 and 71, there was not a single woman in the cabinet rank. Between 1971 and 77, and between 1980 and 84, there were a handful of women as MOSs, not in the cabinet rank, independent rank, right, in the cabinet. So who really, should I explain who ruled from 71 to 70? Who can forget emergency?
Fairly evident, yeah.
Then,
no, it's very
who is
evident.
she preaching to? Who is she preaching to? So let's come to what the situation is today. There are 11 women out of the 78 ministers, right? And perhaps for the first time in India, a woman has held the defense portfolio. A woman has held finance. A woman has held HRD. Many women have been governors. And I will come to who all those women are. Many women have been governors. There were 2 women on the cabinet committee on security when Sushma ji was around. So this is what 2014, post 2014 India is. We don't talk of ism and all that, right? We just believe in rights for all, right? Sabka saath, sabka vikas, sabka vishwas. That includes women also. So for her to be preaching about women, to speak of politics in general, I'll tell you, politics is no different from any other field. Assuming I'm a journalist, okay? And just as an example, who's your father? My father is this journalist. So immediately when you go for your first interview, your interviewer will sit up and say, oh, you are that one's daughter, right? Is it there or not? Is it not there for doctors? Is it not there for lawyers? It's there everywhere. So it is in politics. If you happen to be the daughter of somebody or wife of somebody, you do have that advantage. However, to build further is left to you. And if you look at BJP itself, or women that I mentioned to you, the defense minister, the present finance minister, what political family does she come from? The present women and child welfare cabinet minister, who also had textiles and HRD before that, which political family does she come from? So I think today BJP has created an atmosphere where the average middle class woman can fight her way up the ladder. And B.S. Yediyurappa, if you ask me, should be credited for making that 50%, not 33, 50% a reality in all the local bodies. He could not do it in the legislature for obvious reasons, right? The parliament has to legislate on it. Otherwise, all the local bodies in Karnataka, whether it's your BBMP, whether it's your Taluk Panchayat, whether it's Jilla, any local body, any municipal corporation, women have 50%, and it helps. It helps. If you required reservations to bring downtrodden people into mainstream through the constitution. I
Yeah.
think this reservation will help. And if you ask me, it should be 50%, but at least 33%. I do hope that legislation also happens
Very
so
interesting.
that there is a level playing field.
Yeah. I mean, of course, there are challenges, but it at least can begin somewhere, right? And then we can address those challenges from there.
Yes, so your dynastic politics, which we shun so much today, your family politics, all that will go, because the average woman, automatically, the struggle is much lesser
Yeah.
because the party is forced to give 50% to women.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.